This is Variety Club Camp just north of Philly. This week is set aside for the Muscular Dystrophy Association campers, complete with hand games in the pool, daily craft-making sessions, kickball games, and even a chance to get slime. It's summer camp at its finest. Christine Brown is the camp director.
I make sure everyone has a fun week, but a safe week. Many of them are, in a life that isn't really fit for them. So here at camp, everything's accessible for them. They're with kids that are just like them. They're no longer feeling like they're alone, but they fit in here. They don't have a disability here at MDA Summer Camp. All the kids here get to participate in activities that they're usually not able to do. So they get to go swimming in a wheelchair accessible pool. It has a ramp that they can roll into. All the sports are adapted for them. So instead of just playing soccer, they play power soccer in their power wheelchairs, floor hockey. If they can't hold their floor hockey stick, we tape it to their wheelchairs so that they're able to use that. Their wheelchair is really an extension of their body. So they get to participate in all those fun activities. And then of course we do arts and crafts, we have a bonfire at night, a talent show, and at the end of the week we have a dance, which is the best part. Everyone's boy crazy or girl crazy here at camp, just like any normal camp.
What's your name?
Mary.
And where are you from, Mary?
Brackney, which I'm getting adopted.
Congratulations. So tell me, how are you enjoying the pool?
Great.
What do you like about it?
That I get to swim, and my counselor here, Taylor, is here to hold me just in case I drown.
So I bet you're not going to drown, though, because you've got the bubble on and a counselor.
Yeah.
So how many years have you been to camp?
5.
So what do you like about camp? Tell me.
Probably the pool time.
This year we have 60 campers and we have 68 counselors, and all of our counselors volunteer to be here this week. So they're not paid, they're here because they love these kids and they want to help these kids. And they work one-on-one with each camper. So every camper has their very own counselor to take care of them and all of their needs. If they need help getting into bed at night, going to the bathroom, going to activities. They're their friend, but they're also their extra hand. They're their mom away from home. We have 24/7 medical staffing here at camp. We always have a doctor on call, and we have nurses here that give out all their medications, make sure any respiratory complications are able to meet their needs right away, and of course the usual accidents and nicks and bumps that happen at camp.
Norm Jones featured these two campers 2 years ago for the telethon.
What is your name, sweetie?
Gracie.
Gracie. Oh, okay. You wanted the wheelchair the last time, right? That was the story? And you got one? See, I knew you would. And who's your brother here?
Evan.
Evan. Okay. And you guys are making, and you're at crafts now, right? Is this your first year at camp?
Second.
And what do you like about camp?
The crafts.
You do like the crafts? Well, you're doing a good job on your bracelet. Show us. That's pretty up there. That's very pretty. Good job. And your brother's using his Harley Davidson thing, and they're going to be beautiful little pieces of jewelry, aren't they? Yeah? Thanks for talking with us.
Dave Walsh is our local director for the Muscular Dystrophy Association, and he's got some local people helping out.
We actually have our some firefighters from our area, from the Scranton Firefighter Department. We've got some guys from Hazleton as well, and some guys from Dunmore coming out to cook some food for the campers. The camp food's not always the greatest, so firefighters from around the state come out and help us out and cook a meal, and the kids get to vote on the meal, each meal, and the winner at the end of the week will win the Silver Spatula Award. So it's a big thrill for the kids. They get some really good food from these firefighters and get to mingle with the firefighters, and they get to see what their boot drives go to fund and help fund and give these kids a great time here at camp.
Look at this, the meal of champions right there. Donuts, brownies. What else are you guys whipping up here?
Chicken tenders.
And?
French fries.
And?
Coleslaw.
Hey, you know what? You guys, you always get a pat on the back on Channel 16 with the boot drops. Thank you. This is great. The kids are psyched. They're going to sing for you. You're going to let them in, right?
Yep.
Excellent.
Before they come to lunch every day, they line up right outside here. And before they can come in, they got to sing for their lunch. So they'll sing a little song. The firefighters will judge if they're loud enough to be able to come in and get their lunch.
You gotta sing loud, we can't hear you. Here we are like birds in the wilderness, birds in the wilderness, birds in the wilderness. Here we are like birds in
just a great time for them because they get to be a kid. They get to do some things that they don't normally get to do. And the other great thing is, it gives their parents a little bit of a break too. Because their whole time is devoted to these children, and they get an opportunity to maybe sit back and relax while somebody else takes care of their child for a week and really gets to play with them and show them a great time.
Based on the money we've been successful in raising throughout Black and Blue Balls and other things, no kid gets turned away. Is that right?
Absolutely not. No. As long as they're registered with MDA and they want to come to camp, ages of 6 to 17 years old, they get to come out to camp. They just fill out the application, and it's really a great experience for them. It's fun to see the kids that get here and they're shy at first. It may be their first time at camp, and by the second or third day, they're just right in the thick of things and really having a great time.
We don't ask any of our parents to pay $1 for their kids to come here to camp. So we rely 100% on donations to run this camp, and it costs about $800 for each child to come here to summer camp. By the time we cover meals and food and activities, and then we rent out this camp facility for 1 week that's accessible for all these kids. You can't really put a price on that, but $800 sends a kid to camp for a whole week, and it's their very best week of the year.